Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. So off we go then. Szoboszlai, he is through here. Now it's McCann, gets the shot away.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone as dependable in the box as the man leading the line here.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
As prolific as they come, Peter. Another Dutch...
Up he goes! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Szoboszlai. And it's Thiago Silva. And they're back on the ball again. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Van Nistelrooy. Moved on forwards. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. Spread neatly. Defending of the desperate variety. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Conte. Good running, strong and purposeful. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's fabulous. No way through, so back. There's the hit! Gravenberg with the clearance. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Couldn't squeeze it through. Szoboszlai is wide and looking to get onto this. Great ball if he can get there. Vic shapes to shoot! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
There's the shot! And it's a goal! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Pinches it off him. And here's Batistuta.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Szoboszlai in acres of space out wide. Tries a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Costa Curta.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, that... Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's found a way through. Oh, well played. He can get that clear.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, that's well spotted. He's had a shot! He has done it! Right back in the game! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Van Nistelrooy really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Palermo get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Mohamed Salah, and the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. He's got the shot away! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
Robertson. Stojkovic. Taylor. Palermo looking to pass their way through. Van Dijk. One ball by the goalkeeper. Szoboszlai is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Taylor.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ruben Neves. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mohamed Salah. Now the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mohamed Salah really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This possibly the last play of the half. McAllister goes short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And the game has already resumed here.
Palermo can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Liverpool look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Szoboszlai absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
He's had a hit! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Liverpool go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Van Nistelrooy. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
The attendance for this match
Chipped
was
through. Well, that's well seen too.
28,997.
Thiago Silva. Szoboszlai being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter.
And the finish! Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Palermo presented with a golden opportunity here.
Substitution on the field. Number
Dealing
2,
with the pressure.
Van Dijk. Number 6, McAllister. Number 4, Betts. Number 7, Gakpo. Coming on the field, number 13.
Oh, he's missed it. He's missed it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Elliott. Number 20, Diogo Jota. Substitutions taking
Floated
place.
through.
Elliott really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run. Well, that kind of touch usually leads to a mouthful from several angles.
Substitution.
So there's going to be another change here. And he's intervened well there. Palermo have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Szoboszlai. Palermo do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Somewhat off target. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Neymar. Cleared away. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And now the breakaway. Robertson looking to hit the byline here. Now it's Abraham. Ruben Neves. Bradley spots it and intercepts. Oh, good ball. Szoboszlai. That has not gone well. Ruben Neves. No, that's been intercepted. Taylor. And that could set him on his way. He's got great hit! No mistake!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Substitution in progress.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Into the last 5 minutes. That is good alertness. It's a good ball out wide. Climbs up big! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Now, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Bradley.
Might want to be careful there.
That has been cut short. There will be 4 extra minutes. And he cuts out the supply. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah! And he's lifted it over. And that is as far as it goes. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. We have already started here.
Might want to be careful there.
Soboslai. We've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne.
There's the hit! Oh!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Palermo are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe, and he's on his way. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Thiago Silva. Costa Curta. That is ended up in no man's land. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Gem! An absolute gem! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So that he's got the shot away. Owen. So what can they make of this? Shifted it to the flank. And Batistuta! It's in! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Palermo get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Now it's Neymar. De Bruyne. Costa Curta. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's a key interception. Palermo with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And a header! Just off target.
Batistuta did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He might be in here! Has a go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. This time, surely! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. He's got to be in here. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. He won't be happy with that one. De Bruyne.
Palermo are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Bruyne. Looking for the runner. And that could set him on his way. Maradona. Szoboszlai. Taylor. He's had a hit! That's another chance! It's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. And it's Maradona. Palermo are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Mbappe, and he was quick to react. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Up towards the front line. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. De Bruyne. Kante spots it and intercepts.
There will be 3 minutes added
It's
time.
really nicely played. Batistuta! It's loose now, and one more try! Now, who's going to be first to this? And again! It's a sharp pass. De Bruyne. Thiago Silva. Palermo finding their passes. Batistuta. And the whistle goes for half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Batistuta. Szoboszlai. Messi. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's De Bruyne. Neymar. Up he goes! And yes, it's there!
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan.
And the shot! It's in! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Lovely ball. Can he finish? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Messi. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? And the pass is intercepted. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Maradona providing an outlet on that flank.
Palermo are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Owen. Owen proves just a little bit too strong. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That has not gone well. Somerslide! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, great chance. And that is masterful defending.
Arsenal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always...
He's had a shot! Goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 20.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Messi.
This has become one superb game of football.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual talent.
Great hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 18.
Mitoma.
Mitoma.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Number 16, Rodri. Number 8,
Mitoma.
Paulinho. Number 10, Eucharist. Substitutions taking place.
Palermo merit full marks for their attitude.
There's the shot! Goal! Palermo! And the comeback is complete. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this is...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Perez. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Oh, super find. Oh, shooting chance! Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Partey, he's found a way through.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Cristiano Ronaldo. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Taylor. And here's Owen. Taylor. Can he finish? Goal! Palermo! And that's got him off to a flyer.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to...
And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Distributed tidily. And it's De Bruyne. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Owen. Threads one in. Maradona. He has found the way through. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Kante calmly anticipates.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Costa Curta cuts it out. Schneider. Oh, it's come loose. Strong running down that left flank. Koundé gets over and intercepts. And it's Sané. And here's Sané. That's tidy. Schneider. Great hit! Oh, taken with style. PSV are back on level terms. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Szoboszlai has it out wide and in space. Szoboszlai. Oh, sweet feet. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. PSV are looking to break at pace. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Rudiger clears.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Can he get away here? De Bruyne. Big chance! Goal! PSV! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Szoboszlai. Oh, there's a probing ball. Taylor. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Oh, that's delightful. Ball swung in. Costa Curta deals with that comfortably. And it's Batistuta. Oh, that's well spotted. Conte. pass is intercepted. De Bruyne. Sané.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Taylor! Schneider, who has set up 2 goals. No, he refuses to take the bait. Maradona. And he was alert to it. Cleared without complication. Now it's Sané.
This is the time you need that pace.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. That's a little off target. Now it's Batistuta. Look at the space, there's the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Out to the right. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Bayer catches it safely. Conte.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And here... Owen! Oh, the ball's come loose here. No, that's been intercepted. And he's heaved it away. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pedri. Nesta. Oh, super. And the shot! He scored! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So the lead now is... There's the hit! Pedri. Endrick. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, great feat, that.
De Bruyne. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's De Bruyne. Crosses it in. Now the finish! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. PSV grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition.
And Batistuta! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Mbappe.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Koundé clears it away. Vinicius Junior. Taylor. It's run loose here. Palermo finding their passes. Now it's Maradona. He's had a shot! That's a decent clearance. That is a great ball. Shot could be on. Now it's Ruben Neves. Taylor!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Driving on and making good progress. Maradona. Picks out Batistuta! Sticks it away! And they are right back within touch! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Palermo give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Maradona. Taylor. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that has been clubbed away.
Sostituzione per il Palermo. Numero 18, Owen. Numero 10, numero 4, numero 9, numero 15, Thiago Silva.
Fitz.
Lasciano il campo per
Just about up to
il numero
75
14,
minutes.
il numero 11, il numero 8, il numero 22, Neymar.
Tierez.
Il numero 6,
Neymar.
cambio di giocatore.
Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Partey. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a mighty effort. And the header! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Maradona. Gets his pass away. Abraham. Oh, what a climb! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mbappe going full steam down the flank. Cross deflected behind for a corner. PSV with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Ruben Neves goes short. Palermo are looking to go forward now. Oh, Red, nice interception. Neuer punts it upfield. And now the breakaway. Driving forward. Nicked it back promptly. That's really well manoeuvred. Leicester promptly onto that, and that is that. Will play through for the wide man. Maradona. And the shot! It's a goal! Late drama! Late goal! This will be one frantic ending!
Palermo clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Palermo give themselves and the shot! No mistake! They have stolen level at the last!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
5 minutes to add. Oh, what has happened here? And he's taking no chances there. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's there to clear it. Looking tidy in possession here. Well, there's the clearance. And that will be the final act. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. And that gets things running. He could be in here. Ribéry. And Ribéry! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. do you think this turns on, Jim?
I think Theo Hernandez is one of the most exciting fullbacks in the game. Rarely have I seen a player display all the qualities needed in a complete fullback at such a tender age, and at a time where the role of the fullback is even more crucial. He really is a diamond.
Okay, interesting. Musiala. Little pass back. Szoboszlai. Maradona. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Petit. And it's Ribéry. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Good read, needed to be. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ribéry. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up. Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Conte, played out to the right. Maradona. He can run onto that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Palermo still without a single shot on target. Musiala, good driving run. Maradona. Szoboszlai has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. It's a good spell of possession, this. Fiddles it through. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Oh, that's a key interception. Szoboszlai. Taylor. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ribéry. Now it's Maradona. Almost half an hour in now. Ruben Neves. Taylor. That's a shade optimistic. And it's Ribéry. And here's Neymar. Maradona. Passes short and sharp. Conte. Taylor. Pedri. Neymar. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Nesta. Conte. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Now it's Szoboszlai. He's got away. And it's Ruben Neves. Pedri. Petit. Koundé. Stoichkov. He's had a shot! Lofted upfield.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Maradona. Well seen. Saw that coming. Ruben Neves.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Ribéry! They score!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before...
And the half-time whistle goes. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Here we go again then.
Palermo really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything. Footballing width usually identifies with...
Oh, smashing header! It's a goal! They are right back in business!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Palermo grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And here's Ribery, Maradona, and here's Neymar. Maradona. And it's Maradona. Nesta with the clearance. Taylor. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Palermo have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Ruben Neves. And here's Batistuta. Gets his pass away.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner.
And Batistuta! And it's pulled back. Great chance!
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ruben Neves. And he was quick to react. Taylor. And here's Stoichkov. Oh, he's burst through. He's cut it out. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good spread. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Ribery. That has not gone well. Oh, super ball! He's got the shot away! Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. No, that's been intercepted. Just about up to 75 minutes. And here's Maradona! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Stoichkov. Batistuta. Oh, it's just a little long. And he's quick to snatch it back. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Now it's Ribery. Musiala.
Milan showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Look at the space here. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And it's Stoichkov. Well, that looks a decent ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Shot could be on. Can he finish? What about that from Hristo Stoichkov? Late in the day, this could well be it.
Palermo clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Palermo complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes. Has a goal! Sticks it away! 5 minutes, and we're all square again. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And the finish! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Palermo take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for it.
Great hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Ribery really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ronaldo getting this one clear. Koundé. Petit. Now this could be a chance. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And that is as far as it goes. Palermo have won it by sheer force of character, as winning. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, someone I'm really looking forward to seeing is one of a kind, El Diego. The word legend is badly overused in our world, Peter, but he qualifies with room to spare. An absolute genius.
Just watching the guy play is a thrill. He's so different, just brilliantly different.
Can beat teams pretty much on his own.
And we have our very first corner. And the keeper beats it away. Lille are looking to go forward now. He could be in here. And it's Neymar. Oh, super find. Oh, that's neat. Messi. Decent hit! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, that is a sweet finish. Gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's good running with the ball. Lille do have a chance to count. Just the keeper to beat! Real chance! He's got a goal! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Lille clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Lille are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Taken back almost at once. He's in, surely! Tries a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that pass isn't the best. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Cleared away. And the counter is on.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Muscular approach does pay off here. No, that's been intercepted. Stojkovic. Neymar. Oh, perfectly measured that. Ruben Neves. Xavi Alonso. Maradona. Strong running down that left flank. Out of play for a goal kick. And he cuts out the supply. 15 minutes till half-time. Dumfries.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Stojkovic. Aim forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Can he finish? Stojkovic. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Oh, shooting chance! No way through, so back. Big chance! Oh, what has happened here? Has another go! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Nicely weighted ball. Defending was strong and firm.
Has been indicated.
And it's Messi. Always onto this. Alonso! Another chance from a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Maradona with the short one. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Terrific header! And the first 45 minutes are up. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
Information provided by the local police.
Here we go again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined.
Climbs up big! Well, now it's a race for the ball, and it's been given away. Stojkovic. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there's a probing ball. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Yamal.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move.
He's given it. He's had a hit! He has done it! The second half sparked straight into life. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Brilliantly cut out.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Yamal, Messi. That has not gone well. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Maradona. Guti. Neymar. Danger averted for now. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, well played, well played. Guti. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Gets the shot away! They've got to be quick to recover this. And now they can spring out of defence. Saka absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a...
Great chance! Goal! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. Oh, beautifully dispatced. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitution.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This has become once... And the finish! Sticks it away! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity...
Face to face with the keeper. Chance! And that would have won it.
He got to it.
There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, his pain is now pretty obvious, Peter. He's not the type who pulls up unless something's hurting.
But he is going to soldier on by the looks of it. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Messi. It's a really well-measured ball.
Lille really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Plenty to aim at here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Not the most accurate pass. I think we're just about done here.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Ruben Neves kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Arslan looking to get on the end of this. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And the number on the board is 3. Neymar. Oh, super find. Oh, that was vital. And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Please make sure
So
to
there
watch
it
the
is.
screen
What
for an
struck you most
information
about that?
bulletin
Well,
from
what
the
a
regional
difference a
police
half can
department.
make.